what you are seeing over here is this part is a cecum as a whole. This as a whole is a cecum over here. Okay, cecum. Okay, and then appendix got cut, not cut. They have cut. So you can see that this is the ileum part. Could you see that the ileum is going over here and opening into the cecum over here, and then this is the appendix. Could you see that this is the appendicular opening? Could you see that this is the appendix. Above is the ileocecal junction. Below is the appendix over here. Okay, so let us see the inner aspect of the cecum. So if you open, these are the mucosal folds. Could you see that these are the semilunar? What is it? Plica semilunarius or plica semicircularis over here. Okay, these mucosal folds are far from each other. Okay, it's okay. And now whatever you are seeing over this region is the ileocecal opening, orifice. Okay, and these are the mucosal folds. You can see that this is the mucosal fold form this upper lip over here, and this is a mucosal fold which is forming the lower lip over here. Whenever these are extending, this part is called the frenula. Got it? This part is the frenula over here. So this is the upper lip, theoretically it is horizontal, and this is the lower lip which is semilunar in shape over here. Okay, this is the ileocecal orifice. Okay, protruding into the cecum. So yesterday I have told you there is a cecum, there is a intussusception. What is intussusception? The cecum will be entering into the ileum will be entering into the cecum over here. Okay, it is telescopic. It will be going inwards. This is a cecum, for example. The ileum, it is over there in this manner. It will be entering into the cecum. Getting it or not? That is called the intussusception. Whenever it is entering, all the walls will be coalesced together. That leads to intestinal obstruction over here. That can be seen in children in case of terminal ileum. Okay, and then followed by appendicular orifice. This is the appendicular orifice. Yeah, 2 centimeters below it. Are you able to see that? This is the appendicular orifice. This one. This is the appendicular orifice, and this is the ileocecal orifice over here. Okay. Here there will be valve of Gerlach, which is a temporary fold. It's not permanent fold. These are the permanent folds over here, but here this is the valve of Gerlach, which may be present or may not be present over here, which is a semilunar fold over the lower margin of the appendicular orifice over here. Okay. Right. And again, let us see that. So this is the large intestine over here. Okay, this is the large intestine as a whole, all the way from cecum, the bag-like structure, the distended one, and then ascending colon, followed by transverse colon, and then followed by the descending colon over here, till descending colon. Okay, you can see this is the ileum over here. This is the ileum entering into the cecum over here. Okay, about 2 centimeters below that, you are supposed to find the appendix over here. Okay. See here, 2 centimeters below it, you can see the appendix over here. Could you able to see that? This is the appendix. Could you able to see that? This tube is the appendix over here. Could you able to see that? This tube is the appendix, smaller one. It varies from 2 centimeters to 20 centimeters. It depends. Okay, this is the appendix, and whatever is suspending, this appendix is suspended by this peritoneum. That is nothing but the meso appendix over here. Okay. And one more thing, in between the ileum and cecum, this is the bloodless fold of Treves over here. Okay, just below, medial to the cecum and below the ileum, there will be a fold of peritoneum over here. That is called the but bloodless fold of Treves is the main thing over here. Bloodless fold of Treves over here. Okay, let us see the features of the large intestine over here. So, could you able to see this tinea coli over here? This tinea coli, this longitudinal muscle over here. Could you able to see that? This strip of muscle over here, going over here, right? Tinea coli. You can see other strips also over here. Could you able to see that? Here is one strip over here. Here are 2 strips over here going over here. Could you able to see that? Tinea libera, tinea omenthalis, tinea mesocolica. Everything will be starting right away from the appendix over here, because everything will end at appendix, or everything will begin at appendix over here. See here. This is the appendix, isn't it or not? This is the appendix from where the tinea coli are starting over here. Could you able to see that? This tinea coli. This is the appendix from where the tinea coli are starting over here. Could you able to see that? Right. And then you have seen the three tinea coli, and then followed by Sacculations. Okay, if you go further upwards, could you able to see the dilatations over here? Dilatations and depressions over here. These dilatations are called the sacculations over here. Sacculations over here. Okay, and then these are the appendices epiploicae. These are the, sorry, not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. They must be very clear. Yeah, that's true, but clear cut appendices. These are the appendices epiploicae. Could you able to see that? These are the appendices epiploicae.
What is appendix?
It is covered by the peritoneum over here. So the peritoneum, if it folds and if it is filled with the fat, that is nothing but the appendices epiploicae. Okay. So the peritoneum, which is covering all the anterior and medial and lateral aspects of the ascending colon. Towards the medial aspect, there will be the peritoneum will be folding into multiple sac-like structures, small balloons. So that is filled with the fat. That is nothing but the appendices epiploicae. Here it is not that clear. In the other viscera, I will show you clearly. Okay. See properly over here. If this is the ascending colon, on the anterior and on the lateral and on the medial aspect, it is covered by the peritoneum, but not on the posterior aspect. Could you able to see that? By this, you can say that this is retroperitoneal. Okay, and if you put it over here, this will entirely form the paracolic gutter. Paracolic gutter. So anteriorly and laterally and medially, it is covered by the peritoneum, but it is not covered by the peritoneum on the posterior aspect over here.
So the peritoneum which is at the anterior surface of the ascending colon is
No, it's not omentum. No, greater omentum is connecting the stomach with other structures. It is not connecting the ascending colon with the stomach. It is parietal peritoneum. Okay. For example, if this is a transverse colon over here, okay, now you can easily understand. See here. So this is the cecum over here. This is the cecum. This is the ascending colon. This is the transverse colon, and this is the descending colon. Okay. And what do you think of this one? This one. This one.
Greater omentum.
So whenever there is an appendicitis over here, this will be prevented from further spread by means of this greater omentum. We can see the omental vessels also over here, going downwards over here, right? So this is a transverse colon, so with which it is connected to the stomach. So that's why this is called greater omentum. Okay. So leave about this greater omentum. But there will be root of mesentery over here. This is the root of mesentery. For example, this is the root of mesentery. This right layer will be going over here, nothing but the parietal peritoneum over here, right? This right layer will be going over here and will overlap over the large ascending colon and seals it towards the posterior abdominal wall. So that's why this area and this area and this anterior aspect are covered by the peritoneum, not on the posterior aspect, making it retroperitoneum. Okay, and then the left layer or lower layer of the mesentery over here goes towards the left side and seals the descending colon towards the posterior abdominal wall, again forming the left paracolic gutter. Got it? So in this manner, these will be covered and will be forming the right and left paracolic gutters. Okay, but cecum over here, it is separate. So it is covered by the peritoneum on the anterior aspect, but also posterior aspect is lying over the iliacus and psoas major over here. So it is also covered by the peritoneum. But here there is no peritoneum because it is towards the posterior abdominal wall. Got it? So that's why it is entirely covered by the peritoneum. But this part, so this part is partly covered by the peritoneum, and this is also entirely covered by the peritoneum by means of transverse mesocolon. Absolutely, transverse mesocolon, which is going behind towards the pancreas over here. Pancreas. Got it over there? Right? Exactly. It will be in this manner. Okay, this is parallel to colon gutter, just like a depression over here. Parabolic gutter. Okay. And how to keep it in anatomical position? So ascending colon, cecum must be coming over towards the right iliac fossa. Okay, right iliac fossa. Okay, and wherever the greater omentum is present, nothing to worry about. Greater omentum is present. That is the transverse colon. Transverse colon will be hanging downwards in this manner. Got it? It will not be straight. It will be hanging downwards in this manner. And whatever the thing which is left over here is a descending colon over here. So cecum must be coming towards the right iliac fossa, and ascending colon must be over here, vertical. And then transverse colon and descending colon must be a bit posterior in this manner. Getting it alright? Okay, in this manner it must be. So because of the presence of the liver, it must be a bit downwards over here. Liver is bigger organ compared to the spleen. Okay, so this transverse colon, the right colic flexion must be a bit below compared to the left colic flexion, and ascending colon will be a bit in front compared to the descending colon over here. It will be in this manner. Okay, tomorrow we'll be, the next week we'll be discussing again, but normally I'm saying. So by this you can understand the cecum is coming towards the right iliac fossa over here. Got it on it, everybody? Right? So how to keep? So you have to hold the transverse colon. Both colic flexures you have to fold. Okay, right colic flexure, left colic flexure, right colic flexure a bit below, left colic flexure a bit above, and ascending colon will be a bit forward, and descending colon will be a bit backward over here. In this manner. Okay, got it on it, everybody? Because spleen is a bit deeper compared to the liver over here. Right? Liver will be occupying majority of the portion. Spleen will be occupying a bit deeper over here. Got it or not? Right. That's all. Nothing else. Second batch. Somebody write.